movie is a shit show. What you think you see, what you think you hear, that's what it's about. It's all a theater of the mind. No, it's garbage. It's garbage. Mood and atmosphere. Now that I really like. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I want to see.
Whoa! It is Friday! Friday, August the 25th, 2023. It's 5:08 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Folks, I want this Halloween stream to happen. Why am I doing the stream right now? Well, there's a couple of reasons why I'm doing it. I will talk about it. I don't want to take a long time today. One more time! Hello to our great members. I see Maga Cat was gifted a membership. Amazing. If you want to become a channel member, you might want to get in on it. Some exclusive shows, all that fun, juicy stuff. The epic Halloween stream. Keep it going! This is an impromptu live stream, so I don't know how many people are going to show up. It might be one of those things where people kind of slowly roll on in to see what I'm talking about, because they're like, I don't know, that could be it too. Or they'll watch after the fact. Maybe they'll watch after the fact. Yes, 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 ladies and gentlemen, yes! Davey Deathray lays down three Dave McCrae channel emojis. Amazing. Cody Snyder gifted Dave McCrae membership. You did, Cody. Who was it for? Amazing. Cody is just gifting memberships left and right. Incredible. Yeah, I want to be at 100 members by Halloween. I think we're at like 77 or 78 right now with those gifted ones. We're close. And what is something else I want to do? I mean, I talked about this a few months ago. I talked about this as part of an incentive for people to donate to the Indiegogo campaign for It's Me Billy Chapter 2. We reached our goal. We reached a stretch goal of ours, which was amazing, incredible, and we're neck deep in pre-production right now. Things are moving along. It's a lot of work, a lot of stress that I'm feeling at the moment. But it is, it's expected. This is a bigger project. I mean, obviously it's not a multi-million-dollar Hollywood film, but in relation to, indie films, it's a pretty big indie short film, in a variety of ways, just in the logistics, everything. And so lots going on. And, and I still want to do that epic stream on Saturday, October the 28th, 2023. We'd probably start at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time or something, and we'd go all day. And what was the epic stream? What was it? Well, I said back in May or June or whatever it was, I said, I will sit my ass down. I will sit my ass down and watch Halloween 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 back to back is what I will do, all in one stream. And it's going to be a 7, 8, 9 hour stream. I mean, we'd probably have an intermission between each one where, you go up, you get up to go to the washroom, you grab some munchies, you come back and sit down. I hope to have a guest or two on that maybe will help me watch a couple of the movies. I'd like to have some giveaways, which I think would be a lot of fun. I think that'd be great. But that's a lot of time. And I thought, it'd be great if I could have an incentive to get people to, kind of get in on it, right? And it'll help the campaign and all that kind of stuff. So initially I said, listen, if we sell 500, it was either 500, 550, I think it might have been 500 Blu-rays on the campaign total, I will do the stream. Well, that didn't happen. But the campaign is in demand right now. And that means that we can continue to raise funds after the fact. And let me tell you, yes, we've reached our production budget, but let me tell you, as we're moving along here in pre-production, there's some little extra expenses that have come up and some things that we're like, oh, you know what, that's gone up. And yeah, we're going to have to kind of figure that out. It happens, right? You're an indie shoot. You're not backed by a studio. You know, sometimes these little things happen. I mean, look at Chris Stuckman, who raised what, like $1.5 million or something like that. And he still needs some money for post-production. I mean, you know, when you're not backed by a studio and you're doing this on your own, there's lots of little things that pop up and all that kind of stuff. But to be fair, we're doing well. We're doing well. We have the money we need to make the movie. There's just certain things we're like, you know what, we could really use some extra money. And sometimes that happens. And I really want to do this stream. And I thought, okay, all right, let me simplify it. And I thought, okay, so between now and October the 28th, if we sell, so we've sold a total, if you look over here on the campaign, there is the double blue. Okay, there's the double blue. Keep in mind that price is in Canadian dollars. Okay, so it's cheaper for you in the US. All right. But the double blue is where you get both It's Me Billy Chapter 1 and 2 on Blu-ray. We've sold 203 of those. If we can sell 100 more, that's it. Just 100 more. 100 more. And the final 2 associate producer perks. Where is it here? There it is. 2 left. You see that right there? 2 left. Again, that's Canadian dollars. It's cheaper for you in the US. There were 15 available. We've already sold 13. If we can sell the final 2 remaining associate producer perks, which is totally achievable. Listen, you put 15 associate producer perks up and you sell 13 of them. Listen, there's got to be 2 people somewhere that are like, I'm ready to go. I want to get in on this. This is exciting. We just announced the release date for It's Me Billy Chapter 2. If you don't follow me on social media, we announced that. That is happening on Friday, October the 11th, 2024. Now you might be thinking, Dave, why the heck would you release a Christmas movie in October? Well, a couple of reasons. Let me get to the less, well, no, I guess they're all of the same importance. Number one is, we are able, if you release a horror movie, a Christmas horror movie in October, you capitalize on the scary season, Halloween, spooky season. People might be, you know, they're going to want to check it out because it's not like, you know, I mean, yes, it's Christmas time, but it's not really a Christmassy horror. It's like nobody's dressed up in Santa outfits and, you know, jingle bells and all that kind of stuff, right? You know, it takes place at Christmas time, but it's not like, you know, Santa Claus with, what's his face there from Stranger Things. But anyway, and you get to capitalize on the Christmas season. So there's two kind of wham bams there. And also, for those of you that didn't know, the original Black Christmas was released on October the 11th here in Canada. Now, when it went to the US, it didn't release in the US until December the 20th of 1974. But its initial release, its first release, was here in Canada, because it's a Canadian movie, on October the 11th, 1974, the exact same day that the Texas Chainsaw Massacre released in the U.S. Incredible. I think it was the same day anyway. So we decided, you know what? October the 11th, 2024 is a Friday next year. That's perfect. Movies release on Fridays all the time. That's kind of cool. Let's release ours on Friday, October the 11th, 2024. 50 years to the day. 50 years to the day. That's pretty fucking cool, man. That's pretty fucking cool. So that's why we're doing that. But I want to do this epic stream. So again, we sell the final two associate producer perks. Like I said, there were 15 and 13 have sold. There are 2 people somewhere right now. Maybe they're not watching me at the moment, but maybe they'll watch after the fact. Maybe you know them. They are somewhere right now thinking, I got to get in on this. Maybe they were thinking about it, but they weren't sure since the campaign has been over and we haven't been really talking about it for, you know, the summer, because, you know, it's the summertime, right? Now that fall's around the corner, baby, and Bruce is coming over tonight. He's coming over tonight, and we are, I can't tell you the specifics, but we're working on a lot of stuff, including contracts and, you know, all that. I mean, we're in it now, baby. I mean, it's go time. And so we are neck deep in stuff. I just had a delivery from our props department, and you know, it's going. It may not seem like it to you because, you know, I get on here and I'm not usually talking about it over the summer. Oh, but lots of shit are happening. So I'm just saying, if you want to get in on this, I'm just saying, the final remaining 2 associate producer perks and 100 more double blues. That's it. That's it. And I will do the epic stream. Now, some people have said, well, Dave, you know, you should put Halloween 6 in there. You selfish bastards. What, 5 movies over 9 hours isn't enough for you people? I'm just busting your balls. Look, I can't give everything away, man. I can't give everything away. Gotta have some surprises. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe we'll get to the end of that 5th movie and I'm like, but there's one more. I'm not saying it's going to be Halloween 6. I'm not saying I'm even going to do that. I'm just saying you can't give everything away. You can't show all your cards. You can't do that, ladies and gentlemen. By the way, the link to the Indiegogo campaign is pinned to the top of the chat. It's also in the description. Now listen, I understand that. I first want to say that you guys have been amazing. And you stepped up when it really mattered the most, and you donated your hard-earned money. And I want to thank each and every one of you, all of you, like sincerely, all of you, all of, you know, the producers, you know, the co-producers, our 3 EPs, our 4 co-producers, 3 EPs, executive producers, and 13 associate producers. I mean, it's amazing. And all of you out there, whether you picked up Blu-rays, hoodies, t-shirts, whatever, and those are still available as well. All those are still on the campaign. I'm just saying that if we want this epic Halloween stream to happen, I'm not just going to do it. I'm not just going to do it, man. No, I'm just going to do it. It's gotta, you know, we gotta get this going. It's gotta, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We're trying to make this the best possible movie ever. I mean, not the best movie ever. I'm just saying we're trying to make this the best possible thing that we can possibly make it, right? And we are incredibly passionate about this. We had made, just the other day, actually, we made a tweak to the script that we got really excited about. Nothing crazy. It's just, you know, if you know, in terms of like, you kind of, oh, wait, you know, oh, why don't we do this and compartmentalize this? And then, oh, that's so much better. Yeah. It's that kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? And it just makes us that much more excited, So if we do that, I will do the epic Halloween stream. I will watch Halloween 1, Halloween 2, Halloween 3, Halloween 4, Halloween 5, back to back to back to back to back. And yeah, Cody right there. He's going to do it live. I will. I'll do it live. And I'm going to try and get maybe Tony Michael have some time, that day. Maybe I can get him on to watch Halloween 4 because, part 4 is his favorite, I believe. So, maybe I'll get Darren and Frank on to watch, I don't know, the original or part 2 or something. Maybe part 2 so Frank can watch, the hot tub scene or something. Who knows? I don't know, right? I mean, I don't want to, they're busy guys. They're busy guys. So I can't make any promises. I'm just saying that, it could be fun. It could be fun. And it'll help me out as well, too, not to speak, do all the talking over 8 hours. And then, like I said, I plan to have like some giveaways and all that kind of stuff. But we need to do it. We need to do it. And the reason why I'm announcing this now is because I've had a few people, a number of people actually send me DMs, even and ask me in the chat and things like that. Can't wait for the epic Halloween stream. Can't wait and say, whoa, hang on a sec. It's not happening. It's not happening right now. Like, it's not happening right now. It can happen, but we got to get there. We got to get there. And I will do it. And, because I think that's fair. Personally, I think that's fair, right? I think that's fair. And I've lowered it as well because initially it was 500 Blu-rays. It's not that anymore. It's just 100 extra, which would bring our total, I think, to like 410 or something like that. So we're well under where I want it to be, right? But I thought, you know what? Let's simplify it. 100 extra double blues, and the final 2 associate producers. Final two. There's got to be two people out there that are just itching. They're just itching to get this going, man. Itching to get this going. And I will do it. I will do it. I will totally do it. 100%. I'm actually like, I'm excited to be able to do this. But I will keep my promise. If we don't do it, I mean, if we're close, right? We sell off the 2 associate producer perks and we don't sell 100 double blues, we sell 97. Yes, I will do it. I will do it. But if we don't sell either of the associate producer perks and only sell, 11 more double blues, I'm not doing it. I can't do it because that's not, you can't do that. Then what's the point of even mentioning it, right? If I'm just going to do it anyway, you know what I'm saying? So I won't do it. I won't do it. That doesn't mean that I might not do something that day or in and around Halloween. Maybe not that day, but maybe I'll do like a Halloween, I'll post a video or something. I don't know, but I'm not doing that epic stream. I'll tell you that. We've got to get there. We've got to get there. And I believe in this community that we can do it because you guys gave us the green light for It's Me, Billy Chapter 2. You guys did that. And I firmly, and again, it's about a lot of people coming in, low, right? Which is what happens, right? You know what I mean? And it can add up. I mean, if, it adds up. I'm just saying it adds up. It adds up. It adds up. But, and I will definitely do it. I will definitely do it. Let me just get these. I know some new channel members came in. Hello to all the new channel members. Jordan Carter became a McCrazy level number 1. Welcome, Jordan. You're amazing. Thank you for being here. Kenneth Holmes became a McCrazy level number 2 member. Thank you, Kenneth. Amazing. Hope to see you tomorrow night for the first horror movie night for level number 2. I was going to say patrons, level number 2 members here on the channel. We're watching The Blob tomorrow night. It's our first horror movie night. And I still have to make the announcement, the date for our first One Good Scare, which is the Halloween only show. Haven't made a date for that yet because I'm trying to find the right date for it. But welcome, welcome, welcome. MAGA Cat, Bud Dave. I figured you'd take advantage of those. Amazing, amazing. The Slaughtered Lamb is here. Great to see the Slaughtered Lamb. By the way, I watched, not all of it, I watched about maybe 90% of it because I was actually in my booth over here doing some voiceover work. We did 2 more episodes for Lana Longbeard. Man, this writing is good. It's so cute. It's so fun. So I play Helmet Hugo. So it's, and there's this other character I play too, which his name is escaping me for some reason. He's new. Anyway, a lot of fun. So I missed like the first 20 minutes of the stream, but great show today, guys. Great show today, guys. The Exorcist. Oh, it's fantastic. Matthew Farisi sends in $4.99. Thank you, Matthew, and says, apologize if this has been asked or covered, but I'm assuming at this point you aren't going to the 45th, right? It's still possible that I could go. There's a lot of stuff with Billy in the pre-production stuff. There's also a personal engagement that I might have to attend as well. It's a wedding. So, but I might not. It depends. It depends. I don't want to get too personal into my personal life, but I just don't like to make promises and then have to, you know what I mean? So I'd rather just say I don't, maybe still, and I mean that as a sincere maybe. It's possible, but it's not a for sure thing. It's not a for sure thing. But I'd love to though. I'd love to. Josh Lott, one of our great co-producers, Josh Lott says, to honor the memory of Bray Wyatt, name the movie character who inspired Wyatt's wrestling career. I'll buy a double Blu-ray for the right answer. Ooh, he's getting the party started. Joshua Lott is gonna have 5,000 Blu-rays for his students. Josh has been such a great supporter here on the channel. Amazing, amazing. Yeah, well, hey, I mean, let's see here. Has that happened? Has that happened? I'm hitting refresh and it hasn't happened yet. So maybe Josh hasn't done it yet, or maybe somebody hasn't answered yet. Well, there's Josh's thing. To honor the memory of Bray Wyatt, I don't know Bray Wyatt. Oh, I guess he's the wrestler that passed. Name the movie character who inspired Wyatt's wrestling character. I'll buy a double blue for the right answer. There you go, folks. Get it in. Get it in. Somebody better get it in now. Somebody better get it in now. Happy Sanjo says, when do the Indiegogo perks go away? Well, they go away when we close the campaign. That's one of the great things about having the campaign in demand, is because we're able to keep it open. See, what's great about that is, again, and I understand if you're not familiar with how it works, or you've never made a movie in your life, or you've never tried to run a business, raise capital, raise money. I can understand why, certain things might seem a little strange. You're like, well, you raised your money already. Why do you need more? Right. And that doesn't make any sense, and I thought that's where you raise your money. Absolutely. Oh yeah. No. We've raised the money we need to make the movie for sure. But as you enter pre-production and as you move along, right, as you start to build things out and as you start to get real hard actuals for certain things, you know what, I think we could probably use a little bit of extra over here. Yeah, that'd be really great, because that's actually gone up since the time we did this. We should, you know what I mean? Little things like that. I mean, it's not, I don't mean we need $50,000 or anything like that. That's not what this is about. It's just about that little bit of contingency to kind of help some things out. And anybody who's ever made an independent movie who's not backed by a studio, you know what I'm talking about, right? You know what I'm talking about. So just little things like that. And I thought, hey, you know what, to help us raise that little bit extra, which would be nice, let's get a stream going. And that's an incentive for people to join. And listen, if you've donated $1,000 already, you don't need to donate again. I mean, this is for the people that haven't donated yet, who are meaning to, who want to, who maybe want to donate again. That's great too, of course. We would never, not accept that. But it's just those, it's that, it's fun. Like, I think it's fun, right? Like, you're helping out the campaign, you're helping out the cause, and you get me to sit my ass down for 9 hours. I don't know if it'd be 9, but it'll at least be 7 or 8 hours, right? 5 movies, an hour and a half each, giveaways, guests, jib jab in between, pee breaks, snacks, food, yip yapping, answering the super chats, or, the question. Yeah, it's probably going to be like an 8 or 9 hour stream. It's going to be a lot of fun because it's 3 days before Halloween. 3 days before Halloween. And so I really want to do it. I definitely want to do it. But I thought, you know what? If I'm going to take all that time and do that, it's a lot of time, as you can imagine, right? It's a lot of time. I mean, imagine doing a stream at this level with this kind of energy for 8 hours straight. I'm just saying, I'm thinking, hey, it'd be nice to have some incentive for that and help out the campaign, right? You help me, I help you, that kind of thing. But yeah, no, it won't go away until we decide to close it, because our goal is, if we can shoot at the end of November, which is our goal, okay, is to shoot at the end of November, like we did the first movie, our goal is to have a teaser trailer for Christmas Eve again. And that's the goal. That's what we did the first time 3 years ago. That's what we want to do this time around. And then of course that will obviously generate a lot of traffic to our pages, and it'll be covered, and trust me, if we get to do the teaser trailer we want to do, oh boy, look out. As I'm just saying, people are like, this is amazing. So that'll drive traffic as well, right? That'll drive traffic as well. The Slaughtered Lamb sends in $9.99 and says, stop fucking about and get your ass to the con. God damn you, stop it right now, you son of a bitch. Darren's basically saying, do I have to make a stopover? Do I have to make a stopover and chain you to my leg and take you to the airport myself, stuff you in my suitcase, and put you into the... Is that what you have to do? Well, Darren, I mean, maybe. I don't know. I'm trying, Darren. I'm trying. Trust me, I'm trying. God damn it. Let me see. Thank you for the super chat, Darren. I appreciate that very much. I can hear your voice right now. I can hear it. It's awesome. Okay, I've got all the super chats. I think I've got all the... Yes, I think I do. Did anybody answer that right? Did anybody answer that correctly? I'm not sure if anybody answered that correctly or not, but hopefully maybe somebody did. I'm not sure. Looks like somebody did. We have gone up in the campaign. That's great to see. That's great to see. We were at 147,201, I think, and we're now at 147,306. Now, also keep in mind, too, we don't get $147,000, right? Indiegogo takes their cut as well. That'd be great if we got $147,000, but Indiegogo takes their cut. And that's not just this campaign, that's every campaign. Whether you're funding a movie, whether you're building a product, whatever it is, Indiegogo takes about, I think it's 8 or 9% of what you raise, right? So keep that in mind too. Keep that in mind too. But that's great. That's great. It looks like we did. Let me go over to the, hang on a sec here. I don't want to do that. Let me go back over to here and go to the other screen. I think it's probably Josh Lott who's come in with that double blue, and it is Josh Lott. One double blue. Amazing. Thank you, Josh. I mean, again, one of our great co-producers here on Chapter 2, and also a fantastic contributor to the campaign just in buying Blu-ray. I swear to God, and this is true, folks, if you're new to my channel and you're like, what is this all about? Go watch, like I did. What did I do? I did 60 or 65 hours of live streams through the months of May and June. And it was something like 22 streams or something like that. Go and watch them. I mean, it's just amazing. The support from this community is unreal. Like, it is truly humbling. It's incredible. It's fantastic. So I totally believe this is doable. 100%. When I look at what we were able to achieve in May and June, okay, there's 15 associate producer perks available. We sell 13. Okay, there's just 2 left. Right? There's got to be 2 people somewhere that would totally, do that. Well, there's the associate producer perks gone. And then 100 double blues. Well, we've already sold 203. So 100, there's got to be some people out there that might want to pick some up for gifts for somebody, or, whatever the case is. As I said, Josh has bought, I don't know how many of these things. He's going to stocking stuffers, Frisbees for your dog, whatever the case is. Thank you, Josh. Really appreciate that, by the way. Like I said, you've been such a great supporter here on the channel, and I really appreciate it. Josh McKenna sends in $9.99 and says, I saw somewhere that Black Christmas was originally called Stranger in the House, and NBC pulled it from the broadcast because of a murder. Yes. So when Black Christmas was released in the U.S., it was distributed by Warner Brothers. And I just read Darren's message. It was released by Warner Brothers. And it was released with the name Silent Night, Evil Night, I believe. Is it Silent Night, Evil Night? Deadly Night is Silent Night, Deadly Night? Yeah, Silent Night, Evil Night. Deadly Night is the other thing. It was released as Silent Night, Evil Night, and it didn't do very well. Warner Brothers didn't want to release it as Black Christmas because they felt that people would think it's a blaxploitation film and, blah, blah, blah. So they changed the name for the U.S. theatrical release in December of 1974. It was released as Silent Night, Evil Night. Didn't do very well. There's a variety of reasons why. And then for network television a few years later, they changed the name again to Stranger in the House. But right around the time that they were going to air it, Ted Bundy was arrested. And what was he arrested for? Well, he was either arrested. Yeah, no, I think he was. I think he was arrested. And what was he arrested for? Or no, he was either arrested or it was from one of his murders. Anyways, Ted Bundy was famous for murdering women and murdering sorority women in their sleep, in their sorority houses. So, I mean, you know what I'm saying? So kind of like, the optics there aren't very good. So they pulled that. So Black Christmas's life in the U.S. was, at best, theatrically, which is, it didn't really do very well. It did well here, but not terrifically in the U.S. Now, if you live in the U.S., you can purchase it and rent it and buy it, and it's known as Black Christmas. You know what I mean? It's not, you know what I mean? But there are still some old school Silent Night, Evil Night posters floating around. So if you get your hands on those are always cool. But yeah, that's what I wanted to jump on here and mention and talk about and say that if we sell 100 more of the double. Well, no, 99 more now because Josh Lott picked one up. Josh Lott picked one up. So if we, and folks, feel free to pick up any other perks that you want too. I'm just saying that if you want that epic Halloween stream to happen, if you want it to happen, all right, we're now at 204. We just got to get to 303 and the 2 associate producer perks. That's it. That's it. And I will do it. I will do it. And trust me, I want to do it because I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Do I think we can do it? Yes. Yes. Let's show the doubters. Do you know how many people, and I mean this should get you fired up. Do you know how many people, when I say how many people, it wasn't like loads of people, but did you know that some people reached out to me? Whether it's like a comment in the YouTube section or like a DM or whatever. When I launched the Indiegogo campaign for It's Me Billy Chapter 2 at 120,000 Canadian, right? That was the budget, about 100,000 US. Oh no, it was like 89, 90,000 US. They laughed. They laughed. Good luck. Okay there, McCrae. That kind of stuff. And I was like, okay. How about now, bitch? Oh, that sounded a little like Freddy. That sounded a little like Freddy. By the way, Dylan's New Nightmare releases next Thursday, August the 31st, 9 a.m. Pacific time, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So look out for that. Just saying, look out for that. Next Thursday, you'll get to see me as Freddy Krueger. Woo! But yeah, there were some people that said that. Yeah. And I guarantee you, there's people right now going, the Halloween stream's not going to happen. Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? You think it's not going to happen? You think it's not going to happen, huh? You think it's not? You don't believe in this community? This community here that gets fired up? This community here that is funded horror history? That is in the making? You don't think so, right? Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Drago underestimated Rocky, too. So, I'm just saying. You don't think so? You don't think so? I don't think so, huh? I'm just getting this little thing here because it's appropriate. It's appropriate. You don't think so? All right. Well, let me just do this and do this. Totally going to get dinged for this, but I don't care. You don't think we can do it? You don't think we can do it? Oh, yeah? We're going to fucking do it. We're going to fucking do it. Oh, yeah. Yes. 2 associate producer perks. That's it. 99 double blues. And that is it. And the epic Halloween stream will happen. Halloween 1, Halloween 2, Halloween 3, Halloween 4, Halloween 5, and maybe a surprise one. Will it be Halloween 6? Will it be Halloween Resurrection? Will it be Rob Zombie? Will it be Halloween Kills? I don't know. Will there be a sixth one? Maybe it'll be something else. Maybe it'll be a guest. Maybe it'll be a surprise. I don't know. Oh, you don't think this community can do it? You don't think so? That's okay. You just keep laughing. You just keep laughing. Yes, we can do it. We're fucking in training right now. We are sweating buckets right now, pumping iron. Our abs bulging. Our pectoral muscles rippling. Our biceps throbbing. Yes, we will. Oh, we will, bitches. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Yes! I can feel it. I can fucking feel it right now. We're gonna fucking do it. I don't necessarily mean today. I'm just saying that we're gonna do it. We are going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Caleb Parkinson sends in $1.99, says, Dave, is it okay if I listen to you as I'm showering? Absolutely. Absolutely. Just make sure that you wash under the arms, shampoo the hair, and, get the crotchular region. I'm just saying, you don't want to miss that. You don't want to miss that. Just saying. Josh Lod sends in $5. Thanks, buddy, and says, I accepted 2 answers, Leatherface and Max Candy Cape Fear. That's 2 sets of double blues. Oh, Josh. This is what I'm saying. Josh is amazing. Let's hit the refresh button here. Josh has brought us up to yes. I love it. Josh, you are amazing. Bringing us up to 147, 411. So that's another double blue. So now we're down to 98, ladies and gentlemen. 98 double blues. That's it. Don't you want to own this? Don't you want to own It's Me Billy Chapter 1 and Chapter 2 on Blue? Now listen, if you've already bought it, I get it. But if you haven't got it yet, this is something special, and you're doing me a solid at the same time. So I'm just saying that let's get there. But like I said, maybe it doesn't have to be 100. Maybe it just has to be 90 more, and I'll do it. Ooh, I don't know, but we got to get close. If we're not going to get to 100, we've got to get close. 36 ain't going to do it, folks. That's not close. That's not close. The 90s is close. The 90s is close, right? Like 92. You know what? The 2 associate producers are gone, and there's 92. Okay. All right. I mean, 90, anywhere in the 90s, I can't make any promises, but anywhere in the 90s, I probably will do it. But they're watching right now. There's trolls watching right now going, the McCrazies suck. Look at these dumb McCrazies. Oh, such a tough. Hey, man, you're watching. Yeah, I guess that's true. Man. I guess that's true. Incredible. Thank you, Josh. Amazing. Lee the Machine Bowers, ladies and gentlemen. Lee the Machine Bowers is an incredible supporter here on the channel. Absolutely awesome. That's why I called him the Machine. I mean, he is a machine. Lee the Machine Bauer says, Dave, you should add another pic on the campaign of Freddy in a Speedo. How much will it sell? Oh my goodness, that'd be wild. Speaking of which, next week, because Dylan's New Nightmare is releasing on August the 31st, I am going to be doing a raffle for my channel members. It doesn't matter if you're channel number 1 or 2. You will get your name into the spinning wheel, and there's 2. Oh, it's out. Anyways, there's the photo's out there. There's 2 chances to win a 8x10 signed photo of me as Freddy Krueger from Dylan's New Nightmare. 2 chances to win that. So but it's exclusive to my channel members. So so if you want to get in on that, that'll be next week, because it's New Nightmare. It's Dylan's New Nightmare week next week, because on Monday night is the world premiere. Oh, no, well, not the world premiere. I guess that would have been technically at Mad Monster, but this is the advanced premiere for Indiegogo backers of Dylan's New Nightmare. And then, of course, Thursday is the release of the movie online for everybody. So I'm going to be holding that raffle for my channel members. It'll be a video that I upload. It won't be a live thing. It'll be a video that I upload. So if you're a channel member of mine, you'll see it. And then if your name is picked, shoot me a DM and with your name and your address, and I'll get that sucker off to you. And I'll personalize it too, like, to Bob, to John, sound like Trump there, to Bob, to John. It's great. It's fantastic. It's absolutely amazing. It's tremendous. I'm telling you right now, it's fantastic. It's the way it is. China. The indictment. Incredible stuff. Incredible stuff, baby. But yeah, these trolls, man, they don't think we're going to do it. They don't think we're going to do it. Nope. Well, I think we will. Okay, have I got all the super chats? I didn't want to spend too much time today, but have I got them all? I think I did. I think I got them all. A couple new channel members today as well, which is fantastic. I don't see any others. Let me see what anybody else is saying here. What some others are saying. Let me actually scroll down to the double blue. Look at that. We're up to, where is it here? There it is. We're up to 205. So 98, just 98 to go. That was on my So the image that I shared today across my social media was, where is it? This one. This is the image I shared across my social media today. Ooh, it's a little big. 1 second. That's what she said. There we go. So 2 things to make it happen. 1, get the double blue perk to 303. Total sold, only 100 more as of this posting. And sell off the last 2 associate producer perks. And that's it. That's it. I know some people have reached out and said, you should put Halloween 6 in there. You should put Halloween 6 there. You should just be thankful. You should be thankful. Stop being greedy. Stop being greedy. No, listen, hey, you never know. You never know. Like I said, I can't give all my secrets away. I can't give all the surprises away. I can't do that. What do you guys, I can't do that. What are you guys talking about? I can't do that. Chester Franklin says, Dylan's New Nightmare will only be on the horror show channel, right, Dave? Yes, that is correct. Yep. Yeah. No, I'm not putting the movie on. Yeah, it's not my movie. It's the horror show's movie. I'm not a producer on it. I'm not a writer or a director. So it will not be here on Dave McCrae's channel. It will be on the horror show YouTube channel. So I recommend heading over to the horror show YouTube channel, subscribing if you haven't already, and getting ready for Dylan's New Nightmare next Thursday. I think you should do that. For sure. Let me see here. Davey Death Ray says, if live streaming were an Olympic event, Dave would win a gold for Canada. Thanks, buddy. I really appreciate that, man. Yeah. Listen, it's not easy. You know, I mean, I am naturally this kind of a person. Well, you met me. I mean, I'm not like this all the time. If you meet me in person, obviously there's a time and a place for it. I'm probably more normal when you meet me, but I am a natural performer. I'm an actor. I come from that kind of a background, that kind of a family. So, it is not hard for me to go there, on a switch. But, doing 3-hour streams solo is a lot. To do an 8-hour stream watching 5 movies, because you're not just sitting there watching 5 films over 8 hours, you're hosting a show. So you're giving commentary. I got to be my typical Dave McCrae self, dog shit, look at this. That's amazing. That's garbage. Oh my God, because it's fun, right? It's a show and I want to put on a good show and have some fun with you guys. And that takes a lot of energy and a lot of hard work and a lot of emotional investment. So I will totally do it, but I thought, you know what, it'd be good to have an incentive for it. You know what I mean? And that way it helps the campaign out. You guys are helping me out and the film out, and then I help you guys out. I do a show on October the 28th where we just watch movies and have fun. And I want to do this. I totally want to do this. And I think these goals are absolutely achievable. 100%. Like, I don't think anybody would look at these goals. Look at what we did in May and June. Look at what we did in May and June and look at this and go, okay, Dave, good luck. No, not at all. This should be easy. Like, that's why I chose the 2 associates as opposed to the EP, because initially I said, you know what, if we sell off 2 associates and an EP, I'll do it. But then I thought, well, it's tough because that's a higher price point, right? The EP is really hot. Even though we sold 3 of them, it's hot. And I thought, but the EPs, we've sold 13 out of 15. Oh, it should be, I mean, you'd think fairly easy to get rid of the last 2 at some point. So we do that, and 98 more of the double blue. I'm there, man. I'm fucking there. And I'm ready to rock. I'm ready to rock. So if you're watching it, I mean, again, the link is pinned to the top of the chat. If you don't have your Blu-ray yet, maybe consider it. Picking up 1 and 2. It'll help me out. It goes right towards making this epic Halloween stream that much closer to reality. And you get some cool shit. You get Billy Chapter 1, Billy Chapter 2, the special features, the behind the scenes, the trailers, and you get to own a part of something really awesome. Something that you helped to make a reality. And if you haven't already picked up anything and you pick up the double blue or the associate producer perk, your name's going to be in the credits. Your name's going to be in the credits. You'll see your name go by, which is pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I mean, you are part of creating this. You see, the hard thing about crowdfunding is crowdfunding. I mean, it's hard. It ain't easy. But the cool thing about it is you have a direct a direct part of the movie becoming a reality. I mean, when Warner Brothers greenlights a, new Batman movie or something, you have no say in that. Now, you have a say whether the movie's successful because you pay with your dollars, and that's how you vote with your dollars, I should say. So, you got to go see the movie, whether you rent it or whether, whatever the case is. But you have no direct involvement in whether the movie gets made. Like, none at all. I mean, it's just, you just kind of, you know what I'm saying? But this you do. And that's really cool. Like, you have a hand in this. And I've always thought that that's a really cool thing about crowdfunding films, whether they're films like this, It's Me, Billy, Never Hike Alone, Dylan's New Nightmare, whether they're, solely original film, whatever the case is, original IP, I should say, because It's Me, Billy is an original film. It's not an original IP. It's based on pre-existing IP, but because Black Christmas never spawned any sequels, there's no mythology. There's no history. There's no story. We don't know anything. So we're the first to come along and actually create a mythology, create sequels. And so, yes, it's not original because in the sense of that we don't own the IP and it's based on pre-existing IP. But in terms of what we're creating and the characters that like Sam and Emma and Justine and, it's all original. It's not, you know what I mean? So, which is pretty cool too. So I'm just saying, like, it's if you've never been part of an Indiegogo campaign, if you've never been part of it, but you're a big fan of my channel, you're a big fan of me, consider it. The campaign's in demand. It's still there. There's lots of other things there. Even if you're, you don't want, the Blu-ray, you can get a hoodie or a t-shirt or a poster, or, what have you. I mean, there's lots of other things there too. But it's the double blue perks specifically and the last two associate producer perks to help us go. I mean, Davey Deathray. I mean, this is how amazing fans are. Okay. Viewers are. And Davey Deathray, I don't know who this guy is. I'm at the Mad Monster convention in Arizona. I'm at the table with Miko and we're signing photos and stuff, which is really cool. And Davey Deathray comes up. He's like, Dave, big fan. I just want to let you know that I just became an associate producer perk. An associate producer. I picked up the associate producer perk. This is back in July. And I was like, dude, that's amazing. That's like, what a wonderful thing to hear. This guy coming up to the table. So I checked my phone. Sure enough, he did. Davey Deathray is an associate producer on It's Me, Billy Chapter 2. I mean, it's amazing. Like that kind of generosity, that kind of sincerity, that kind of passion and belief in what Bruce and I are doing is incredible, And you guys know this is in good hands. Bruce and I don't fuck around. If you knew the work we've been doing behind the scenes. And I can't get into it because obviously it's stuff that I would feel okay talking about after the movie's done and it's out and that kind of stuff. But there's lots of things that are, going on and that is, it's just not appropriate to talk about right now. But man, there's a lot of stuff. And there's a lot of hard work and just a lot of spinning wheels. It's a bigger production. You know what I'm saying? And so we are working so hard to make this the best thing we can possibly make it. And we have It's Me, Billy Chapter 1 as the proof of how hard, we've worked and what you can expect. I mean, that's the baseline. It's Me, Billy Chapter 1 is the minimum of what you can expect. Now, when I say that, I'm not saying that Billy Chapter 2 is this action-packed movie with all these wild special effects. I don't mean that. I'm just talking about tender love and care, TLC, professionalism through and through, top to bottom. You know what I mean? That's what I'm talking about, and so we're very excited about it. And I want to do this Halloween stream. Bruce is so excited. Maybe Bruce will join us. Yes. Maybe I can get Bruce to join us on that Saturday. Get Bruce to join us for a movie. We'll get Tony Michael, maybe. As I said, Frank and Darren, maybe. I'm just saying, they're busy guys. I'm just saying, maybe get them on or something. I don't know. Maybe Cody Leach will pop up. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't want to speak. I'm just saying, they're busy dudes. I'm just saying. I mean, you never know who could pop on. You never know. I'm just saying. I really want to get there. Folks. And I believe we can. I know we can. Dog Don Juan, my man, Don Juan just became a McCrazy level number 2 member. Thank you, Don. Really appreciate that, man. That means if you're available tomorrow night, you'll be able to join us for the horror movie night tomorrow night. I'll make the post about it tomorrow and send the link and everything. We're watching The Blob, the remake of The Blob from the 80s. That's tomorrow night. I think I said 6 p.m. Eastern, I think is when that's going to happen. David Lee Barron. Hey, David, what's going on? Sends in $9.99. Thank you, David. Says, Dear Dr. Piche, do you prefer the modern, shiny, polished Hollywood look to cinema these days, or do you prefer the old school, classic, chrome, matty, gritty film look to cinema? I think it depends. You know, I mean, obviously, having been born in the late 70s and being a young kid growing up through the 80s, and I mean, that's my nostalgia. So, when it comes to horror movies, definitely old school. Any other movie, not really a factor, but the film stock and the grittiness of the quality of the film stock they were using back then and the grittiness of the 35 mil, sometimes 16 mil, just lends a very eerie vibe to the picture. And so I'm obviously a big fan of that, but it's also, I'm biased because I grew up with that as well, right? So that was just normal. Like nobody in the 80s was watching the Elm Street films going, oh, this looks old. Nobody was doing that because that's just what it was at that time, right? When I sat down to watch Elm Street 2 as like, a 6 or 7 year old, I wasn't sitting there going, this looks kind of, the production quality looks, well, no, it's only dated in retrospect, right? And so horror movies, definitely. But again, I'm biased because that's how, it's kind of the era, right? But any other film, like it doesn't really matter to me. I don't think anyway. All right, we'll go another 8 minutes, and then I got to skedaddle because I got to have some dinner before Bruce comes over. Hang on a sec. This might be a text from the man himself here now. 1 second here. Okay, cool. I wish I could tell you what he's doing, but I can't. But it's exciting shit. He said he's going to be a little later. That's fine though. That's fine because I still got to eat. Oh yeah, let me just this is real time shit. That's what I'm talking about. Like, this is the shit that goes on. You know what I'm saying? When I'm not live, this is phones are ringing, cigarettes are being smoked. You know what I'm saying? Well, minus the cigarettes, but it's like a newsroom from like, the 70s, Okay. All right. Let me see. Tiger Man says you missed 2 super chats. Thank you, Tiger Man. Let me go back. Let me get them. Yeah, you're right. I did. Here they are. Tiger Man sends in $2. Thank you, Tiger Man. Says, what are some of your favorite horror movie openings? Ooh. Horror movie openings. I don't know. I'd have to think. I mean, Jaws. Jaws is fucking unreal. Jaws is great. I think, obviously the original Halloween, even Black Christmas, just the sort of the POV shot when Billy's walking towards the sorority house. You see Jess arrive at the house. Jess goes inside. Billy obviously climbs the trellis outside up to the attic. Just that whole thing is very eerie. I like that. Love the way the film looks and everything, the film stock, all that. Yeah, like, I mean, trying to think, the original Elm Street, although I'd say the original Elm Street opening is good. I love that I love that. Like, whenever I think of Freddy and I think of being a kid watching that movie, I always loved the opening of the original Elm Street, where you hear him like going, and he drops the tools on. I don't even know if that's Robert Englund. It may actually not be Robert. It might be somebody else. I'm not sure. But I love that. And he's throwing the tools and he's making them and he's, and then he just goes, ha, like this. And he turns, or ha, like that. He turns it around. I love that. I love that opening. Obviously, it extends into the dream sequence with Tina, but I love that. There's a lot of good ones, Yeah, I got to think a bit more. I love The Shining's opening. Wah, 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 wah. Something like that. Well, I know I'm in the ballpark for sure. And it's just this like, aerial shot, not a drone shot, kids. That's a helicopter. The shot over it's so eerie. And the credits are just going up like this, Love that. I mean, just the Shining is just steeped in great, rich mood and atmosphere. So those are a few there anyway. Movie Fan sends in $17.99 AED. I don't know what the currency is, but thank you, buddy. Really appreciate it. Says, hey, Dave, congrats on the role as Freddy. Thank you very much. My question to you is, what's your thoughts on Taxi Driver? For me, it means so much and has unexplainable power. I love Taxi Driver. Martin Scorsese, yeah. I mean, it was Martin Scorsese's Jaws, I think, really, in some ways. It's a terrific film. De Niro is great in it. Jodie Foster is great in it. I mean, what's her face? Is it Brooke Shields? No, is it? Oh, anyway, love it. I love the movie. I love the movie probably as much as you. I don't talk about it a lot because obviously it's not a horror movie, but it's a great but there are horror aspects to it. It's a great psychological thriller for sure. And just it's a great character deconstruction and, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, absolutely agree. Absolutely agree. Great film. All right, I got that. Somebody told me to refresh. Was that from before, maybe? It was before. Oh, yes! Yes, I'm loving it! Ba-da-ba-ba-ba! I'm loving it. Dude, I'm just saying, if we get to 148 tonight, I will, because this isn't like a major crowdfunding thing at the moment. I'm just saying what you guys need to do to get the epic stream going. But if you guys get that to 148, I might just play the epic crowdfunding stream music that if you watch me for any length of time, you know what I'm talking about. But that's really cool. Who was that? Were they double blues? It's okay if they're not. I mean, every little bit helps, but were they double blues? Let's see here. They were. We got, so Joshua Lott picked up 2. Chase Jackson. Yes, Chase Jackson picked up a double blue. And Lee Bowers, my man, Lee the Machine Bowers. Lee the Machine Bowers picks up a double blue. Thank you so much to Lee and Chase, and Josh. So now we're down to 99, 98, 97, 96. We're down to 96. We're down. See how easy that is? Just like that, we're down to 96. And 2 associate producer perks. But we're down to 96. Amazing. Really, really cool. Really awesome indeed. Yep. I'm telling you, really awesome. You guys are incredible. Like, see, that's what I mean, right? The support from the community is just incredible. And it's cool, man. It's really cool. Listen, I get it. Not everybody's into Black Christmas. Not everybody that watches me is into it. Not everybody's into It's Me, Billy. I get that. But if you love me, not in that way, but I mean, if you love the channel, you love what we do here, you love all the streams and the fun and the Halloween, it would mean a lot to me. Like, the support would mean a lot to me. And it's a great way to say thanks. You know what I mean? And when you get it in the mail, you can do whatever you want with it. You can watch it. You can just put it on the shelf and not even open it. You just be there going, hey, you know what? I helped make that. My name's in that fucking movie. I helped make that. That's pretty cool. Or you can open it up and take out the disc and use it as a Frisbee for your dog. I don't know. I'm just saying that, it can help. It can help. Cody Snyder says, where the hell is that crunch one out emoji? Oh, yes, Cody, I'm on it. I am on it. Yes, we need to. Yes, for those of you that don't know what Cody's talking about, a little while ago, in answer to some of the trolls that follow me and watch me, and I just think it's funny that you hate me, but you watch me, because I win. Winning, just saying, I'm winning. Who was it? It was somebody, or maybe it was a year. I can't remember. It was somebody who was being a dick in the chat. And I was like, dude, just go fucking crunch one out. Like, you just need to calm down, shut the hell up, and just go to the toilet and crunch one out. Like, you need to crunch one out. And it stuck. No pun intended. Hopefully it doesn't get stuck. But it stuck and everybody loved it. And you're right. I need to have a crunch one out emoji. Now, I can't actually have the act. Although we do have a dog shit emoji. And the dog shit emoji, again, to access these emojis and badges, you have to be a channel member here on the channel. But You can, I have a dog shit emoji. One of my members throw up the dog shit emojis. It's just a dog taking a shit, but I think it's great. I think it's great because whenever I see that emoji, I'll be like, oh, somebody thinks something is dog shit, which is a lot of fun. I think that's a lot of fun. I think it's a lot of fun. Jay Beach says, Dave, when are we getting a new hate mail video? I don't know. You know what? It's funny. I don't receive that much anymore. I don't know if it's because the trolls have finally figured that I just don't care and it doesn't bother me that they're trolling, or if they've just stopped watching me because the Halloween shit's kind of over now. So they're just kind of checking out. They were only watching me for the Halloween stuff, or they've grown to like me now, or I have no idea, but I don't receive that much hate. I still receive one every now and then, but not enough to, like, I like to have, at least like 10 or something that I could. And when I first started the channel, it was in abundance because, I was new to the scene. My vibe, my shtick, right? Like, I have a shtick, I'm animated, I'm theatrical. I go over the top and to the extreme to make a point sometimes. And depending on who you are, that could come across as pretentious and, egotistical or something like that, which is not the case at all. I'm just having fun. I'm just being silly. I'm having fun going over the top and being silly. And I think most people kind of get that now. Like, I get it. He's a show. He's putting on a show. So maybe in the beginning I got, just type in Dave McCrae into YouTube, Dave McCrae hate mail, and watch some of my older shit. It's all real, legit, unedited, typos and grammatical mistakes and all. It's legit shit. And it's funny. But I don't really receive them anymore. So I guess I'll have to figure out something. I'm not really sure. Lee the Machine says, but Dave, we need an It's Me Billy Speedo in the raffle. Maybe. I'm just saying, maybe I might do it. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe I'll do it. And It's Me Billy Speedo. Can you imagine? And It's Me Billy Speedo. That'd be wild. That would actually be a lot of fun. That'd actually be a lot of fun. So I might consider it. All right. Look at that. Who was that? That was Ethan LeBlanc. Yes, Ethan. Ethan LeBlanc, one of our great channel members here, is look at all those dogs taking shits. See, and depending on how many of the emojis you put down might indicate how much you think something is dog shit. I'm just saying, you put one emoji, like, it's kind of dog shit. You put that many emojis, like, no, that's fucking dog shit. That's like a whole bunch of dog shits right there. I don't know. I'm just saying. I love it. Okay. All right, folks. I think I've got all the super chats. I think I've got them all. I believe I do. So I'm going to leave it there for right now. I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much. Thank you, of course, to my great channel members. If there were only 2 of them, I would read you by name. But there's now, I think, 80 of you. You're all amazing. Thank you for joining the channel membership here. If you want to be a McCrazy member here on the channel and get access to exclusive videos and perks and all that kind of stuff, giveaways, all that kind of stuff, the link is in the description. Check it out. There's 2 tiers. We're doing a horror movie night watch along tomorrow night for tier number 2, The Blob, the remake of The Blob. That's going to be awesome. If it's something you're interested in, check it out. I want to get to 100 channel members by Halloween. Now, if you want that epic Halloween stream to happen, where I watch Halloween 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, back to back, with some giveaways and some guests and maybe even a surprise movie at the end. I'm just saying. Then we've got to get to, on the campaign, as you can see right here, we're going to scroll down to the double blue perk, which is, went by it, which is right there. So we're at 207. If that 207 can turn to a 303, that's it. Just 96 more. That's it. 96 more. And so 96 more of that. And the final remaining 2 associate producer perks. Oh, that's the executive producer. 2 associate producer perks right there. And remember, those dollars are Canadian dollars. So it's cheaper for you in the US. It's cheaper for you in the US. There's only 2 associate producer perks left. There were 15 at the start of the campaign, and we sold off 13. So if we do that, 96 more of the double blue, sell off the 2 associate producer perks, that epic Halloween stream is happening on Saturday, October the 28th, 2023, beginning at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and probably going till like 6 o'clock in the evening. It's going to be an epic stream. Well, maybe not that long. Maybe not that long, because it's not like, the movies are, 3 hours, but it'll go to probably at least, 3 or 4 in the afternoon, I would imagine. It's going to be awesome, folks. It's going to be awesome, but we've got to get there. We've got to get there. Thank you, of course, to my great moderators, Frank Riker, Tabitha Shore, Darren Sands, Chris Baber, and Cody Snyder, and Andrew Stevens. You're all amazing. Thank you so much for doing what you do. Really, really appreciate it. Have a great rest of your Friday night. Have a great rest of your weekend. And remember, the link to the Indiegogo campaign and the channel membership, they're both in the description. But yeah, let's see. Let's see if we can do it, folks. I believe we can. I believe we can. You're all amazing. Have a great rest of your Friday. I'll talk to you soon. Cheers.